So recruiting developers in Cologne and Dusseldorf is hard enough, and bad job adverts just make it harder for yourself. An advert is an opportunity to make hiring that little bit easier, and even though it's such an obvious tool, it's so overlooked by almost every company that is trying to hire programmers at the moment. So I've just gone on to one of the job boards and I'll pull up 3 adverts that I've looked at. I've just put in PHP in Cologne into my laptop, and this is what I'm talking about. All of the adverts talk about what companies want. All of the adverts, or 90% of the adverts, are asking from candidates. They are demanding skills, they're demanding experience, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So first advert, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but this is a very large company headquartered in Cologne. Starts with an introduction to them, good, and then you bring to the job loads of bullet points. You bring this experience, loads of bullet points, and then at the very end, we offer. So not very interesting. The second advert is exactly the same. This is a smaller company. It's a one-line introduction. The first thing that they start with is, what do we expect? The next group of bullet points is, what do you bring with you? Finally, they finish with, what are you getting? And the third advert, this is what we have to do, kind of like an intro, and then straight into, this is what we expect from you. And finally, what gives you a thirst? So I actually quite like the finish there. But this is the trend. So those are just 3 random adverts. The point I'm trying to make is that if you're going to post an advert and you're posting with hundreds of other adverts in the same place, you need an advert that actually stands out. And the clue is in the name. It's a job advert, not a shopping list. Why are you spending money to put your shopping list on the internet? It's an advert. The whole objective is to engage and seduce people that are looking at your advert. So there's some really easy ways that you can put a tiny bit more effort into how you're writing your adverts, because to write a good advert is not a 5-minute job. So the first piece of advice that I would give to you if you're writing an advert is, don't worry about stating the obvious. If you're hiring for a PHP developer and the advert title is PHP developer, you don't need to begin with your tech stack. I know you're advertising for a PHP developer because I put it in the search engine. The next thing I would say is to keep your company introduction concise but powerful. You don't want paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. People looking at adverts are looking at loads of adverts, so keep it really short. What do you do? How do you make money? How many people do you have in the business? What's your location? So instead of jumping straight into the skills and the experience that you're looking for, you should start with a slightly different tone. Maybe you could consider explaining why you need the person that's reading your advert, or perhaps what is their purpose working for you. Keep this short, but that's a powerful introduction. People are motivated by having a purpose, having an objective, having a sense of belonging. So if you can make that very clear at the start, you're going to make them feel more valued from the get-go. After that, I then often talk about the benefits or the reasons that you should join that company. So if you offer further educational support, training, home office days, if you know you've got a really good salary, talk about it. Talk about the benefits first. Then I would move on to the experience that you're looking for. What you've done here, hopefully, is generated a bit of interest in the reader. You've maybe even made them feel very different reading your advert than they felt reading all the others. So you've got their interest, you've got their attention. Now you can start to talk about the experience that you want from them. Again, keep this short. The way that you word the experience that you're looking for can also influence how a person is feeling about what they're reading. For example, if you just list bullet points, 3 years React experience, 5 years total web experience, it's starting to sound like a shopping list again. So instead, consider writing out maybe a short paragraph, something like, you'll be a lead developer with a real focus on front end. You will hold the final decision-making duties in everything front-end related. So what you're saying there is you need a leader, you need an experienced person, but that's a much better way of communicating that than 10 years JavaScript experience, team player, leader. Then obviously go into your bullet points, keep it short. Finally, I end with the skills. So there's a difference in a list of experience and a list of skills. The experience is often the softer things that you're looking for, the kind of person, maybe transferable projects. The skills is short, sharp bullet points. React.js, Angular, 5 years front-end development, whatever it may be, but finish with the skills. That's probably the most boring bit, so leave that till last. And of course, you need a call to action in there. So looking forward to hearing from you soon. I mean, that's a good one, but it's not really a call to action. So I always finish with something like, send us your most up-to-date CV with all of your contact details so that we can call you today if you're suitable for the job. Most advertising platforms will have a apply now button, but not everyone, so don't assume that button or don't assume that call to action is there. Put your own call to action. Here's our email address, send your CV to jobs@whatever company, or here's my phone number, call me, text me, WhatsApp me on this number. Here's my LinkedIn profile, connect with me, send me an invite if you saw our advert and you were interested. You can use the advert to start a conversation. So I have a template of all the job adverts that I write here at Darwin Recruitment. If you would like that template to inspire you in your own job adverts, then just comment on the video below, send me a LinkedIn message, and I'm happy to send out the template to anyone that wants it for free. So just to summarise, the point I'm trying to make here is stop writing shopping lists, start advertising. Seduce. How can you use your words to make a person feel different? That's one of the best things that you could do with your advert.